Hi, Sally Walker here, your hormone and slow age expert. So let's talk a little bit about wrinkle types, because there are sort of two different categories really, and they're all to do with muscle tightness. So we've got the tight muscles and we've got the weak muscles, if you like. So they both can create wrinkles. So let's have a little look at what we call the tight ones, the expression lines. And they are created by actions of the facial muscles, and this will create a tension in the muscle tissue. And if we keep making those same expressions, then we're going to be using those muscles time and time again, and we're going to start getting tight muscles, and it's going to affect blood supply, and we're going to get permanent lines and wrinkles. Okay, so what do we got here? They've got very fancy names. Okay, crow's feet. So these are the ones which are here. We also call them smile lines. Yeah, so they're called crow's feet or crow's feet. Then we have something called perioral wrinkles. So what are they? Well, they're the vertical wrinkles which are seen around your lips. Okay, so these are not nice, and these are very often seen in excess with smokers, because you'll be sucking on that cigarette, so you'll be making that facial expression, so you'll be getting all kinds of spasms in the ring muscle around your mouth. Then we have something called a marionette wrinkles. So they sound fun, don't they? Puppet wrinkles, and they're the ones here. So you know, on these puppets that you can move the jaw, if you like, with your hands when you're usually playing with the puppets. Well, they have this line here, don't they? And that's what these are. So then we have the forehead lines, don't we? So we have these vertical lines which are running across the forehead, and they're created by tension in the muscle here, which is coming from your forehead down to the skin just above your brow. So this is going to be pulled together when we lift up. Yeah, you can see the wrinkles come. But when I relax, I don't have a lot of permanent lines. I'm very lucky. Some people have lots of permanent lines there. Yeah. And then we have something called lion's wrinkles. Okay, so they sound very exciting. What are they? And they're actually the vertical lines in your brows. So if you have a good look in the mirror and to see if you have some actually in your brows, and they will be created by tension in the ring muscle. We also have these 11s or 1s or 11s or 111, it varies from people to people, and these are also created by tension in the muscles around this area here, and there are several that can be involved with those. So if you've got tight muscles, you want to be doing some kind of relaxation technique. And down below, there's an article called Wrinkle Tricks and Tips and Tricks. And it tells you how to work with the muscle tension. And it's things like doing cosmetic needling. There's things like face yoga as well. This will be more for the muscle tissue, which is too weak. But the cosmetic needling, the cosmetic gua sha energy techniques, where you're working with special points in the muscles called motor points. So you're getting relaxation in these muscles. This is all really exciting and very important, and it's something that we should be doing every single day. So have a little look at that. Wrinkle Tips and Tricks, it's called. Have a little look down there, and have a little look at some of those videos for cosmetic needling and for gua sha techniques with an energy tool. It's wonderful. So what about the other wrinkles? So they're called the sagging wrinkles, because they are created due to too much relaxation or not enough tension in your muscle tissue and in your skin tissue. So it'll be a bit of a combi, won't it? So you've got the muscle tissue that is getting weak, is possibly being pulled by gravity, but then you've got your skin tissue which is thinning because of aging, etc. So you've got a combi here. So what are they? Which wrinkles are these? So we've got something called the nasolabial folds. Okay, so it's the line going from your nose down to the corners of your mouth, and they're created by the fall of the tissue here. Yeah, so mine are not too bad for a 65-year-old lady. But for some, it becomes very, very, very prominent already in their 40s. Okay, so we're getting a weakness in the tissue. So when we have weakness, we want to think more about doing strength exercises, and this is where the face yoga comes into the picture. So look at that, wrinkles, tips and tricks, and have a little look at the links that I put up for you. Okay. Now, jowls, so this is your jawline falling, yeah? So this is the fall of the tissue here. And some people have quite big jowls. As I said, I think I'm doing sort of reasonably, yeah? And then we have the double chins, don't we? So some people have an enormous double chin, and this is the tissue here falling. And then the last one, so it's the eyelids, and it has a very fancy name. It's called ptosis, and it's spelled with a P. It's one of those silent P's, ptosis. Yeah. So heavy eyelids, basically. That can be of many reasons. There will be genetics in that as well. So these types of sagging wrinkles have all to do with you need to some way strengthen the tissue, strengthen the skin, strengthen the muscle tissues, etc. So there will be exercises that will be important. Daily massage techniques, the gua sha is really good for both types of wrinkles because you'll be increasing blood flow, which is really important. You'll be removing some of the lymphatic, which is maybe caught up, needs to be cleared. So that will be quite good as well. Anyway, have a little look at that wrinkle tips and tricks little article further down, and have a look at the article here because I've also put some links there for you as well to have a little look at. Lots to do with these wrinkles, but the first most important thing is you getting to know what is the reason for your wrinkles. Is it too tight muscles or is it too weak tissue, muscles and skin? Happy hormones, happy life.